in order to be a successful kidney patient, whether you're waiting for a kidney or whether you've already got a kidney, exercise and nutrition and all of that plays a big role in it. So we brought him in this month so that he can help us get back up off of these chairs.
Man.
Because, like I said, I've had my kidney for 7 years and I still don't have an exercise regimen. So I want to keep my kidney. I don't want my abdomen to get any bigger than it already is. So you got a job to do, Mr. Kenyatta. So I'm going to bring Mr. Kenyatta now and tell about your story so that you can fill them in.
How y'all doing this afternoon?
Good.
As Minister said, I'm Ronnie Kenyatta, and I had my transplant on July 18, 2017. So it's going to be a year and a couple months. I received my kidney from a best friend, the guy I grew up with. We lived in Maryland together, went to college in Virginia together. He moved down to Atlanta, then I stayed with him for a couple of, I can't remember now, this is like 20 years ago, a couple of months, maybe 4 or 5. And that's how I met my donor. The disease itself had FSGS, basically a scarring of the mammary line of the kidney. I was diagnosed in 2002. Like I said, I had a transplant in 2017. I worked in professional baseball for 12 years as a trainer. Worked with the New York Mets organization, so that's where I get my experience from. And that was basically the foundation that allows me to come here to discuss fitness and touch on nutrition. You know, nutrition is going to be kind of just what works for me. I can't really give too much advice on that. Outside of that, I'm not licensed or registered. Not a licensed or registered dietitian. So I'll go ahead into the into the fitness aspect and touch on the nutrition. Now, fitness, there's one word I want everybody to remember. It's called progression. The whole process is progression. You know, some people, when they think of fitness, they always compare themselves to the next person. That's the last thing you want to do. In that case, you won't get started. You know, you always be putting yourself. You always look at things in a negative light. You know, so progression is the key. I'm gonna show you some basic exercises today, but I shouldn't say exercises, some basic movements today, because I want to get you away from the idea of an exercise. What you're going to learn is movement patterns, things that will help you with your grandchildren, things that will help you around the house. There's a couple of basic movements that you're going to learn today, and then we're going to build. So today you're going to have pretty much like we call a full body workout, and we can just build on this however the minister wants to, however she wants to do it. But today we're just going to learn a basic leg, a basic pull, a basic push, and then you'll have your foundation. All right. So now first let's talk about basic. Well, before you start with the exercises, there's certain things you have to do. You have to prepare your body, and there's to prepare your body, you have to get the tissue ready, which is the muscle. Get the soft tissue ready. That's where we start off with stretches, basic stretches. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy today. It's just all introductory kind of stuff. It's gonna get you loose and able to perform. All right. So it's gonna do a basic. Kind of spread your legs apart, right? And I know everybody has, people have pain, people have limited range of motion, things of that nature. Always keep it pain-free, no matter what it is. So I'm getting wide. If you can't get wide, you can start off in this position. I want to see how you're able to touch your toes. So you're just gonna kind of fall down, let gravity take you down, and come back up. Don't force the movement. Don't force it at all. Just down. Just down. Keep your knees straight. Drop your torso towards your hand. Drop your torso towards your feet and try to touch your toes with your hand. And then come back up nice and easy. Alright? Now what we can do now we're going to spread our legs apart a little bit. Remember, spread them as far as you can go. This is all about your range of motion. And then from the standing tall position with your legs spread apart, we want to reach to the right and put both of our hands on our right leg around the kneecap area. Right? Just want to feel that stretch. Feel that stretch in your back of your leg right there. You feel that? Come back to the top. Do the same thing on the left. So you're bending over to the side, the left side, holding your knee in the back of your leg, feeling that stretch in the back of your leg. Then you come back up. Come back up. So we're going to work the back of our legs then, and we want to work the front next. So you're going to need some type of support to work what we call the quadriceps, the front of your legs. So I can use this stand right here, but whatever you have at home, it could be a desk, it could be a chair, you need to grab onto that. For that position, you're going to bend right now I'm going to bend my right leg up and grab my leg with my left hand. If you have trouble with this, it's easier to grab with the same side. So in other words, bend my right leg up, grab my leg with my right hand. This is easy. And balance, reach across with your arm, keep your balance. You want to hold these for about whatever you can to start, but your goal is 30 seconds, okay? So you can do the same thing right here. I'm going to reach across, see if everybody can see me. I'm going to reach across, grab my leg like so. So, right now I'm reaching across with my right arm to hold the stand. I'm stretching my left leg. Stretching my left leg by holding the lower part of my left leg with my left hand. Okay? So we got our hamstrings, the middle of our legs, we have our quadriceps, so we're pretty much set with our lower body. So we're going to do a couple upper body stretches now. So we're going to stretch our right arm now. So all you do, it's easy from now on. So you're going to take your right arm, place your left arm under place your left hand under your right elbow. So left hand under right elbow, and then just pull across your body. There you go, pull across, there you go. Feel that? Feel that stretch in your shoulder a little bit? All right, same thing, other side. There you go. You good, everybody got it? Now we're going to stretch the back of your arm, which is your tricep. This one's going above your head. So you're going to take your arm above your head. Your arm is straight above your head. Now bend your arm. Flex your arm. One arm, your right arm. So your right arm. Flex it back. Bend it back. So bend it. So there you go. A little more. Just keep bending.
You don't put it back in the neck.
There we go. Now take your left hand, put it on your right elbow, and pull back behind you. You're going to feel that stretch right here in the back of your arm, right? Feel it. Put your elbow so we're standing in the doorway, and your arms are behind the door, the actual doorway. So my arm, so picture my forearms laying against the outside of the door. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Bent at 90 degrees. And all you do is step forward a little bit, and you'll feel that stretch in the shoulder, in the chest. Okay? That's all you do. Your back, you can do it with the door as well. So now you're going to make sure you can grab the door, drag it here. So I'm in the same position that I was before. I'm inside the room now. I'm inside the door. I'm going to grab the door opening with one hand. Alright? All I'm going to do is just kind of fall and sit back like this.
Sitting position.
Yes, you squat down with your arm. Your arm's the only thing holding you up right now. Okay? And you sit back and you feel that right there. Same thing other side. Do it right here. Sit back. Feel that right here. Stretching out your legs. Another important muscle that's really neglected is your neck. When your neck is tight, people don't know it can really affect your breathing. You feel that you have a muscle called pec minor right here. There's another one called the levator scapula. It runs up in here. Eventually those two get tight. It's hard you to kind of do this. So how hard is it to breathe? You want to be. Now you're restricting your ability to breathe. So to stretch this one, you go, want to stretch this side. So you look to the right, grab your head, and just pull down and away. So to give you a better description, grab your head. Let everybody start just looking straight ahead, put your hand on your head. elbow facing forward. Just one hand with your elbow facing forward. Put it on top of your head. And what we're gonna do is kind of rotate, pull our heads down to the right. Rotate, pull our heads down to the right.
hand.
Yeah, I'm sorry, right hand.
Ooh.
You feel that? Do the same thing on the other side. Don't pull too hard, because this is a very important muscle. You don't put too much stress on it, because it's already put a lot of stress. Alright? So, the next thing, I need a little prop. I don't have one, but like a little tennis ball, like a little ball for the muscle I mentioned right here. But it's easy to describe. So you would think, say this phone is a ball. Phone is a ball. And the upper shoulder right here, the muscle I'm talking about, the pec minor. So it's your upper shoulder. Say you find your clavicle right here, pull your throat, slide all the way over till you reach your shoulder. So slide. Let's start with our right clavicle. So slide all the way over to kind of like the shoulder area, and that's pretty much where the pec minor is. So what you would do is find an area with a ball. It's just another obviously prop, but find that area with a ball. Get back in the doorway. Now you feel anything kind of roll around on it. You gotta have that pec minor loose. You can't have it tight up like I said, it'll affect your breathing. And all you do is hold it right there. So just to give you a visual, I have the ball on my upper shoulder right here near my arm. Okay. In the front. So the front, there you go. That's a good area right there. All you would do, so your hand is the ball right there. Right, your hand is the ball. You go up to the door or the wall anywhere. You just lean up on it right there. That's all you do.
So would a tennis ball be about the right size?
Yes.
Okay.
Tennis ball is ideal. You have a tennis ball, softball, lacrosse ball, anything like that. You can stretch your forearms. That's all you do is here. So here is, my arm is straight out with my palms facing down. So put your arm straight out with your palm facing down. Start with your palm facing up. Let's hold our right hand up. Let's start with the right hand up, palm facing down. So take your left hand, put it on the top of your fingertips, and just pull down. That's your forearm. Stretching that right there. You feel that?
Yeah.
So right now, just like you're about to sit down, nothing different. You're right in front of the chair, just like you're about to sit down. Shoot. Put your arms out in front of you, and just sit back in that chair. Keep your chest up. Sit back in the chair, and then just stand up. Now, when you're doing this, keep your chest up at all times, because this is what people want to do. Say when you're right here, people want to do this. And that's putting all the stress on your lower back. You're not even using your legs. It's all low back doing the work. So you should be looking straight ahead at something, right? Sit back. And when you come up, push through your heels. Push through your heels. There you go. Stand up, push through your heels. Push, perfect. Control the movement going down. Take a minute to sit down. Yes, that's perfect. Now stand up, push through your heels. And when you're at the top, you want to squeeze your glutes at the top. Because here's another thing. People have like lower extremity injuries because their hamstrings are always working. You don't activate your glutes. When you activate your glutes, it lets your hamstrings relax. So when you activate your glutes, a lot of your lower back problems will disappear. Because the right muscles will take over the right job. Right? So that's your squat. Chest up, looking straight ahead, with your head straight ahead. Stand up, push through your heels. You can do, starting off, I would do like we can do one set a day, 5. And you just, again, progress. Your goal is to build up to 3 sets of 8 to 10. That's your goal. But the first time, it's fine. If you do one set of 1, that's fine. Next time you're doing one set of 2, you build up. It's, like I said, constant progression. Just always moving forward. That's your goal. All right? Make your core, you already talked about your glutes. You engage your glutes again. So you want to start standing tall, shoulder width apart, looking straight ahead. your first movement is going to be pushing your hips back. So kind of push your hips back, keep your core engaged and your glutes engaged, and just kind of let your torso come down. And when you're in that down position, stand up, push through your heels, and squeeze your glutes at the top. One thing you want to do is try not to let your back round, keep your back flat. So push your hips back stays flat, go down as far as you can, you'll feel a pull in your hamstrings, push up through your heels and squeeze the glutes all the way up. Does that make sense?
Oh,
You can start off sort of like with your arms facing the ground. So if my body and my shoulder is at 90 degrees, does that make sense? Everybody got a picture of that? Well, my arms are up, so my arms are aligned with my body. My arms are aligned, my body and arms are in a line at 90 degrees. Okay, so when you push your hips back, you're going to be at around, that's like this, a little less than 45. But you can start like right about here is my point. So all you're going to do is stand in front of the wall with your arms straight and your palms on the wall. Okay? Keep your arms aligned with your shoulders.
No bending, no bending.
Not yet. So once you're in position, all you do is bend the arms, bring your torso close to the wall as you can, and then just push on. How do you feel? We don't want to, this is what happens. If you don't engage your core and your glutes, you're going to do this when you're doing it. That's what we don't want. You put additional stress on your low back. You need to get used to engaging your core and your glutes in general, but that's a balance point. If I just engage my glutes, I'm going to go like this. If I just engage my core, I'm going to go like that. So you need them to balance out each other. Let's put our left leg out in front and right leg back. Alright, so we're starting off tall, but now let's just bend our torso over towards the hand on the chest. Alright, make sure you kind of step away from it a little bit. There you go. So you bend over, and in the right hand, you don't have anything now, but let's, yes, does everybody have a cell phone? Or a bottle of water? Anything will work. Bottle of water, cell phone, anything you can grab. So, our backs are flat, and we're in that position that I just discussed. So you bend over with your hand on your chair, right? The arm that has the water, everybody, or just that's free, keep it nice and straight and relaxed. And all you're gonna do with that arm is pull back and roll. Pull back. So bend your arm to about 45 degrees. You'll go straight back down. Pull that arm back to about 45 degrees. Make sure your back stays flat the whole time. No rounding up the back. See how the elbow's not flaring out too much? Straight back. Back flat.
Keep the arm close to the body.
Just relax though. Just let it kind of hang. Back.
Bend your body forward as you're doing.
Let me show you another one. It might be easier. Yeah, soothing the handles in both hands. Okay? First thing you do, drop your knees a little bit. Start with your arms extended. My arms right now, my knees are bent in a squat position. Right? And my arms are straight ahead. Like when we did the squat.
Yeah.
And all you do is pull the tubing back. That's it. So here, arms straight, pull back. That's probably the easiest one. Like I said, you don't have to worry about your foot position. All you got to do is what we talked about from day one. We'll do it so everybody can see it from the side. Like we talked about from day one. Get athletic, core engaged, glutes engaged. Tubing in front of you, roll back. I'm starting with my palms down. I finish with my palms facing each other.
Kind of looks like a karate move.
Kind of a little bit, yeah.
You know,
When you're coming in from
kung fu.
Well, that is it. That's
Cool.
all I have.
Thank you.
No problem. You have a total body workout, and the good news is it's all on video.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be on the site, and you guys, ladies, can start on it. And just remember, it's all about progression. Right.
So when we see you, we're gonna have those moves down pat.
Yes. And then next time we can move on to the next progression.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all for your help.
Thank you.